Hello, welcome to my Jacob's Torchwood Season 1 Episode 2 review of the Jacob's Review Show. Hope you guys enjoy. Okay, Torchwood Season 1, Day 1. Basically what happens is there's this meteorite basically that comes shooting down basically the highway, which starts just floating all the way down to Earth basically, and basically crashes. And then basically what happens is you end up seeing the Torchwood gang go and investigate what this meteorite thing is basically. And basically the Torchwood team are basically near the meteorite and basically trying to figure out what chemicals are in this meteorite and what this meteorite is basically. And basically what ends up happening, Gwen chucks tool equipment to Owen, and basically this gas type thing, basically what happens is this gas type thing ends up escaping from the meteorite basically, this type of sex gas basically, and it ends up in this girl called Karis, and basically what happens is the sex alien basically takes form of this girl called Karis. She basically, what happens is this sex alien basically has sex with guys and basically turns him into ash after by having sex with him, by killing the guys. That's why basically the ash, yeah, it's so messed up, this episode, which is pretty cool. In a way, but for Torchwood, it's Torchwood. As I was saying, the sex alien basically has to get energy by having sex, and what happens is she kills this guy by having sex with him basically, and he turns to ash, which is pretty funny. This security guard, it was watching them in the camera room basically. There was a funny bit when the guy was going wanking basically, as people can tell for Torchwood. Has some horrible scenes and some okay scenes in Torchwood basically. Then basically Karis ends up back at her house, where her dad is. She tries to have sex with the mailman, whatever. Epically fails because Torchwood capture Karis in time, and Karis ends up going to the Torchwood hub. Gwen gets an alien kiss with Karis basically, because Gwen has to talk to it and find out why it's invading Earth and stuff, why it's came to Earth and stuff. And the sex alien basically goes, we have energy basically for it. So that's why Gwen has a go at Owen, because Owen teases her about the lesbian kiss. That she had with the sex alien basically. Then basically you end up seeing basically Karis takes the Doctor's hand and throws the Doctor's hand, which the Doctor lost that hand in the Christmas invasion, and basically Jack captures the hand in time but lets Karis escape. With the sex alien inside of her, sex alien gas inside of her, basically. And basically, you end up seeing Karis, the sex alien, go to Karis's ex-boyfriend and basically kill the ex-boyfriend. He turns to ash, basically, which is pretty funny. Then basically you end up seeing the Torchwood gang try and find Karis. Where would Karis be in that? She works in a sperm clinic, basically. So she goes there. And basically what happens is you end up seeing Jack kiss Karis because to give the sex alien some energy, basically. Jack doesn't end up disintegrating because basically the sex alien, no, basically Jack can't die, and that's why the sex alien can't make Jack turn to ash, basically. And Gwen basically tells the sex alien gas to leave Karis and go into her, that Gwen started this whole thing. And the gas started slowly heading up over to Gwen, basically. You thought Gwen was gonna get basically gassed by the sex alien and get completely turned into the sex alien, basically. And then Jack has this puts this teleporter down, what basically the kind of the same kind of teleporter that, well, teleport thingy-mabob, whatever it's called, force field type thing, what the Paternoster gang have in the Snowman episode. If you go to the Snowman episode have the same exact thing as the Torchwood gang have, the force field type thing. Which is pretty cool. Then basically, Jack ends up saving Gwen's life for doing that force field thing. The sex alien turns to ash, basically. Then you basically end up getting to see Gwen kiss Jack, because basically Jack saved her life, basically. And Gwen doesn't know that Jack's basically gay. So basically what happens is Karis ends up going back to her house where her dad is because she's normal now, and I rate this episode a perfect solid 10 out of 10. Great episode. Some bits were, okay. So please leave a comment down below what you guys, if any of you guys are Torchwood fans out there, what you guys thought of this episode of Torchwood. And please let me know please let me know down below what your thoughts are, what you guys rate this episode and why. And yeah, so see you guys for the Ghost Machine episode 3 of Torchwood season 1. So see you guys soon. Bye for now.